Greetings and salutations, everyone. We hope you're doing well during these turbulent times in which we're all living. The following locations are where people have observed what they think may have been a Sasquatch. The people that had these sightings we have interviewed extensively, found them to be legitimate, not seeking attention, and definitely had some kind of experience. We cannot speak to the validity of the observations, but it sure sounds like something happened. That's this time on Monster of the Woods, the Sasquatch in British Columbia, Canada. We are most pleased you could join us. So, let's go! We are very interested and fascinated by seasoned outdoor enthusiasts that have spent years in the backcountry, seen all types of wildlife, and then one day observed something truly extraordinary. They believe they may have seen a Sasquatch. They have no social media platforms, not seeking attention. These are legitimate witnesses. Over the years, with people contacting us, we began to realize something very interesting. Some areas have far more sightings. Say someone contacts us and tells us of their experience, and then a couple years later someone else tells us the same thing. The similarities are uncanny. There has to be something real, something authentic. So we travel to those areas as much as possible. And here are some of those areas where we believe sincerely something out of the ordinary happened to these people. Something that was life-changing. A Sasquatch experience. Maybe. These locations range from southern British Columbia, the Fraser Canyon, into the interior of British Columbia, northern British Columbia, coastal British Columbia, and of course Vancouver Island. All these areas we have explored at one time or another. These are areas where you might have the best chance to observe something like a Sasquatch. But don't hold your breath. These things happen spontaneously and without notice. There are some locations where people claim multiple sightings, always in the same place, such as here, from 1962 to 2011. Several sightings right at this spot, mostly in the early morning or evening. Of the over 500 locations we have traveled to where people have claimed a Sasquatch experience, 32 stand out. As sightings in those areas are repeated time after time, people claim they saw something. That something being possibly a Sasquatch. Now, repeated sightings are quite common if you read the internet or watch videos. Family members sometimes see the same thing. A father might see a Sasquatch, or what he thinks was a Sasquatch, and down the road his son or daughter might have a similar sighting, only because they're in the same area, travel the same roads, hunt the same area, or camp in that region. So is it a coincidence? More than likely. Most of the eyewitnesses we have spoken with knew they had to tell someone. But who? They also realized they had to be selective. Maybe they would tell their spouse, select family members, or their best friend. But in the back of their minds they wondered, who will believe me? Who will believe I actually saw a Sasquatch? Harrison Lake, Harrison Village, and world-famous Sasquatch Park. The sleepy village of Harrison has capitalized on the Sasquatch by creating a museum, a tribute to John Green, and other things depicting the creatures. Is this exploitation? Hardly. It's good, clean fun. If you want more information about Sasquatch encounters in Harrison, Google it. We can tell you we have been here well over 100 times, day and night, camped, hiked, explored, and not seen a single trace of the elusive Sasquatch. Sailing on the BC ferries from the mainland to Vancouver Island is a relatively quick trip, and there are many stories of Sasquatch. Going back, and even these times, people are reporting seeing or hearing the Sasquatch. There's a lot of information. In previous videos we've been there, showed you areas where Sasquatch has allegedly been seen. So we'll just show you a few of the areas, the precise areas, like this one, where people say, indeed, I too saw the Sasquatch on Vancouver Island. In our experience, looking for the Sasquatch is hours of sitting still, scanning the mountainside, looking at places where there's water, trying to look inside the tree line, and being very, very patient. You see, without patience, which is a genuine virtue, it's pointless to be out here. You can't expect things to just happen, because they won't. We wonder why you see a Sasquatch and we do not. Are we jealous? Hardly. We are perplexed. So many people claim sightings in all the years we've been out here, all the locations we have shared with you. Not a single sighting. So how can people go into their backyard, up a trail, in a couple acres of woods, and say, yes, indeed, I saw it? It is so incredible to be out here. We are most fortunate. And for you, the viewer, we hope you enjoy seeing these locations, these areas, this ecology, this environment, where the Sasquatch allegedly hangs out, even thrives. We will never embellish, fabricate, mislead, or trick you. If you've seen a Sasquatch, we definitely want to hear about it. That is, if it's in southern, northern, western, eastern, British Columbia, Canada. Your input matters. This is a vast, rugged land. Make no mistake, it's unforgiving and dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. So we always say, planning your own adventure, tell someone where you are going and when you will return. That is vital, and your very survival could depend on it. Thank you for watching. Eyes open, cameras ready. Over and out.